I'm on a journey to see the world's most photographable places, to take viewers with me on a virtual photo walk and to show them how to get great vacation photos with their phone. I'm Jefferson Graham and
you're watching Photowalks from Missoula, Montana.
We stayed at the Best Western Plus just down the way from downtown, where accommodations were great, the free morning breakfast fantastic, and the elevator very educational. It told us everything we needed to know about what to do in Missoula just by riding in it.
So here in Missoula, the Montana college town that a river runs right through, we're going to, of course, do a virtual photo walk of the historic downtown. We're going to check out the river. We're going to go on the water. We're going to see that surfing spot that everybody's talking about. We're going to take a hike up the mountain and, of course, take some great photos. As always, I am filming this virtual photo walk and the entire episodes of this show on the same camera that I'm guessing that you have at home. A smartphone, because you don't need to bring big camera gear with you on vacation anymore. You can do it all pretty much on your phone. Now, 3 things to remember. The 3 C's. Clean your lens, very important. Check your battery level. You want to be at 100% on your photo walk. And check your storage. You want to have enough room for photos and videos. That said, let's go explore Missoula.
I recommend starting at the Destination Missoula Visitor Center right on Main Street for maps and inspiration. It was there that we also joined up with local Missoula walking tours for our first day, which really helped orient us. We began the tour by looking across the street to the magnificent Bluebird Building on the corner of Main and Higgins, named after the co-founder of the city, Christopher Higgins. He was an 1860s-era merchant, and his building on the National Historic Registry is quite impressive with its brickwork, arched windows, and ornate detailing. Of course, the town was never named after Higgins, just the street. The city of Missoula got its name from the native Salish, whose original name was anglicized to Missoula. But to locals, you know, it's anything but.
You can't say Missoula without saying zoo, so Zoo Town is one of our nicknames, and we're also the home of the grizzlies, so there's a bunch of animals here, and also we're that weird eclectic sort of city where you can kind of have something for everybody. So it's like you'll get all the sights you'll get in a zoo.
From the Higgins block, we checked out some of the historic Art Deco-like buildings and some of the vintage shops there. We made our way to the Bear Tracks Bridge, where we could look at the river that runs through Missoula. Literary reference, who remembers the movie and book?
A lot of people only know what the movie is from the 90s, but it was actually a book first by Norman MacLean, which he's kind of Mr. Montana and very Missoula inspired.
Speaking of the river.
The Lewis Clark Fork River, beautiful place, especially when it's hot out. That's kind of the place you want to be to cool down. It's like a lazy river in some spots. A little fast in others, but it can be fun still. And recently they actually just updated it to where people can get even closer to get into it and everything like that, to where you're just right next to it, so you can hop in and out super easy, and it's super, super fun. In the summertime, you see people on that every single day.
Next to the bridge is the historic Wilma Theater, a former vaudeville house that now serves as a concert venue and anchors the city and skyline shots from across the river. The Wilma also overlooks Carousel Park, the main gathering place in town, which is home to more history directly below. Check it out.
In the heart of Carousel Park, a carousel for Missoula. You want to talk about photo ops? These horses are amazing. And by the way, the carousel is open year-round.
After the carousels, we went up the street and checked out the Greetings from Missoula mural, which I asked Olivia, our tour guide, to please spell out for us.
Well, the M we have representing the Native Americans. We have a historical photo up there. And then with our I, we have our ranching. The S, there's plenty of floating and water sports on our Clark Fork River. And then our other S, that is smoke jumping for our wildfires. And then in our O is our Grizzly football, which is our football team for the University of Montana, go Grizz. And then in the U is fly fishing, always a big industry here in Missoula. The L is our garden city. Kind of a lot of Missoulians prefer to grow their own gardens rather than shop grocery, so that's a good representation of that. And then the A is hiking, which everybody loves to do here.
Well, I was talking specifically about the L in Missoula, and I think, yes, it's the garden city, and we love to garden. There's so much beautiful trees and gardens here, but at the same time, we also have a million farmers markets. This entire Higgins Street that we talked about earlier is taken up with 3 different markets on Saturdays, and now we're actually keeping one of those markets year-round. So we are huge for farmers markets. And
Even in the snow.
Even in the snow.
There was once a red light district in Missoula, right here on Main Street, most notably at what's now called Cranky Sam. Sam was a she, and the madam was said to be very cranky. Just up the way is Zip Auto Service, which, doesn't look any different from how it presented itself to the world in the 1930s. I love it. Missoula has a bunch of gritty old-time bars and saloons, from the Red Cafe and Stockman's, but you can smell the hamburger grease for several blocks before you hit the Missoula Club, shortened by locals to just the Mo Club.
If you want to go on in,
Yeah.
there's that famous burger smell.
Oh boy.
And there you can see the original counter. That's where they used to put out their cigars.
If you want to continue the walk, most people like to go over to the university, which is absolutely gorgeous. And you could either continue down Main Street that way or go back to Kara's Park, about 2.5 blocks away. There is a trail that will take you straight there, or of course, you can drive there. We're going to go over and check out the campus with my newfound friend Emily, who is a photojournalist for KPAX-TV right here in Missoula. She's going to show us some of her favorite photo spots right there on the campus, including photographing the Big M from the University of Montana. So let's get going.
Oh, hi. Nice
You must
to
be
see
Emily.
Ya. Nah.
I'm Jeff. How you
Hey,
doing?
Good. How are you?
Thanks for meeting me here at
welcome.
the M.
Yes.
The U of M.
The U of M.
Okay, and we're going to go to the Oval?
Yes, we're going to go to the Oval, see the clock tower. They put a pumpkin on top of it for the
Okay.
entire month of October.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Well, let's go head
Right over this way.
Yes.
This is the place. This evening, if you come back after the farmer's market, the sun will not be as harsh, and you can get the M, you can get people running and hiking the M, right behind the beautiful clock tower. You can see all the students having fun in the evening on campus, hammocking, hacky sack, all the fun stuff.
And get the iconic shot.
The iconic shot, the money shot on campus, the best shot of the M on the ground, I think at least, is right here in the Oval. Anywhere you move, since we're in an oval here, you'll find something beautiful to look at, beautiful to shoot. You just follow the light.
For people who have not been to Missoula before, tell them about Missoula.
There's a lot of views. I think the access to different areas is amazing. 3 hours from Glacier, only 4 or so from Yellowstone, an hour from the Bitterroot, beautiful mountains down there. The Mission Mountains are beautiful, an hour away. You can see so many different landscapes.
And if you come here, the thing that you have to do over anything else is what?
In Missoula,
Yeah.
you should probably go up the M if you can.
I think before you go back to work today, that's something we need to do.
We need to do it.
Okay, so let's go do it.
Okay. It's all up from here.
Yeah, okay.
It's a pretty steep one, but it's worth it, and you get a great view of the university, great view of town.
Emily, thanks so much for showing us this great money shot.
Money shot in the evening.
In the evening, not in the morning.
A little harsh in the morning, but
So we're gonna do some video magic here.
video magic.
We're gonna snap our fingers and you won't be there. Now I'm back. It's 8 hours later. Emily's having dinner. It's just after sunset. Colors tonight, nothing spectacular, but you got to try anyway. Clearly you can see the M and the clock tower much more legible in the evening than we could in the morning. So I'm really glad I came back to the Oval. This is one beautiful campus. And that's a wrap for our visit to Missoula, Montana. For more information about some of the places that we visited on today's episode, be sure to check out the blog section of our website, PhotowalksTV.com. Remember, I really want to hear from you. Send me a note and you're automatically registered for our monthly giveaway. We've got a great nomadic backpack for you. Questions about travel photography, mobile photography, what's Montana all about, where to get the best ice cream? I'd love to comment on that. I'm Jefferson Graham, and I'll see you on the next Photo Walk. Bye-bye.